Holy moly, Patrick Scott. This is one heck of a matchup. We are here at Firestar Pro Wrestling, Retribution 2019. Bojack taking on the blue-collar badass, J.D. Drake. And to say that this is going to be a chop fest, woo, buddy.
Well, take the chest protector off, Fatty. There you go.
And what better way to get your opponent in a position to be vulnerable to your greatest weapon than to just flat out tell him, hey, take the vest off. Let me chop you.
And I'll tell you what, Bojack is nothing short of a monster. This is the man that I have trained with. This is the man that I have gone one-on-one with. This is the man that I have tagged with.
Oh, J.D. Drake's letting him have a free shot. Bojack needs to take advantage, and he does.
Oh, the heavy-handed Bojack weighing in at just under 400 pounds, over 6 feet tall.
Both of these gentlemen, people tend to underestimate. Both of these guys are dynamic. Yes, I said dynamic. In stature, tall, muscular. J.D. Drake may be deceptive. He is a Ferrari engine in an Abrams tank, Patrick.
The last time you flexed was in front of your boyfriend.
Whoa! Hey, J.D., it's 2019. There's nothing wrong with that. Ah, Bojack with the head fake.
With a classic wrestling hold. And I'll tell you what, that is shades of his trainer, Steve Carino.
And it's going to take a little bit more than just a shoulder tackle to take Drake off of his feet.
Two men equal in stature and equal in chops, I may say.
Yeah, they are definitely Bojack stepping up to the plate, and he is answering the call of J.D. Drake. J.D. Drake recently was shouted out on Twitter by Gabe Sapolsky, the man behind Evolve. J.D. Drake has been a workhorse for them for years and is starting to get national recognition for things just like that deceptive athleticism from the blue-collar badass.
He's been saying it since day one, Josh. Don't let the physique fool you. J.D. Drake is a monster. He's a former WWN champion, former tag team champion. He was just featured on the WWE Network not too long ago.
There we go. Puts him up against the stanchion so he has nowhere to go. Full force right into the chest of Bojack. Bojack firing back with shots of his own, and they're spilling out into the crowd here in Greensboro, Patrick.
When's the last time you saw someone go head-to-head, fist-to-fist, pound for pound with J.D. Drake?
I gotta say, it has been a while, and I don't think in my short-term memory, because we all know my long-term memories, FUBARD, but yes, I cannot recall the last time somebody stood up to J.D. Drake the way that Bojack is right now tonight. I just did, Bojack.
Both men slowly getting to their feet.
And Patrick, you do gotta say, Bojack has not made many friends here in Firestar or Greensboro, siding with Prince Simi Mutima and Cam Carter to form the Diamonds of Change, was able to use that camaraderie to capture the Firestar Pro Wrestling Tag Team Championship.
Let's talk about that shining wizard that J.D. Drake just hit him with. How is he still standing? Well, he may not be standing for much longer after this.
Yeah, that red oak of a leg, J.D. Drake calls a leg, and right through his face. You get that big man moving. It's a recipe. Holy crap! You have got to be kidding me.
That is pure raw strength.
Oh my God! The strength to pick up J.D. Drake and plant him in the center of the ring, and then the athleticism to drop, as you said, nearly 400 pounds right on top of the blue-collar badass. This is it.
The raw power of Bojack. Oh my, I can't explain it.
J.D. Drake able to kick out at two. A normal human being, that would have been it. We'd have been calling 911, Guilford County EMS. We'd have had to scrape them off the canvas, but J.D. Drake's still fighting.
It doesn't matter how athletic you are, how much you can move. If there is no air in your lungs, you are down. You're out, and that is exactly what Bojack knows, and that's what he's working toward.
Exactly. Patrick, you've been listening to my commentary. I say it at least once an event. If you can't breathe, you can't wrestle. And dropping nearly 400 pounds onto your rib cage definitely makes breathing not high on your priority of things. And And another splash in the corner sends JD Drake reeling.
Let's examine this for a second. Bojack has been in this business.
Oh, wait a minute! I think he might have just pissed off JD Drake.
JD Drake has been doing this for almost as long as Bojack has been alive. At the young age of 19, he has a big future ahead of him.
You have got to be kidding me. That behemoth is 19?
19, nearly 400 pounds, over 6 feet tall, and set the squat record at his high school at 625 pounds. This man
I believe
strong.
it. Holy, good God. We have seen Bojack here at Firestar Pro Wrestling before, but oh my God! Another exhibition of power from Bojack, getting up JD Drake and planting him with a Samoan drop. And JD Drake is still in this, surprisingly enough.
Bojack staying right on top of him. Oh,
Yep, JD wisely rolling to the outside. Get a little bit of composure, catch his breath.
he's down there.
A referee here, Warbeard, trying to make sure that JD Drake can continue, and he's starting his count. Making sure the competitors finish it in the ring. Sportsmanship, all that good stuff. All those things that Patrick Scott is an exemplary figure for.
JD Drake just wanting some more of those here on the outside.
I think that might have been that veteran wiliness luring him into that false sense of security. Now he's got the high ground, Obi-Wan.
Just luring him into the ring. JD Drake.
Throwing those stiff right shots to the jaw. Not many men in professional wrestling have been able to take JD Drake off of his feet as easily as Bojack just did there, Patrick.
That tree trunk of a right arm across the other tree trunk of a chest of JD Drake.
A lot of these moves are a lot more impressive considering the size of the competitors here. This is a hoss battle for sure. Yeah, getting that motivation in them. Getting them going, and I think it's working, Patrick.
Listen to the smacks of those strikes.
Oh my God!
Kicking out at 2 7/8. JD Drake. That was unbelievable.
Just when you think you can't be any more impressed, Bojack says, watch this. Or is it hold my beer, watch this? Is that what the kids say now?
He doesn't drink. So
He's 19, that's right.
yeah.
Let's go, James.
I'm not going to tell you what I did when I was 19.
Yeah, I bet you know.
You know, that was back before cell phones and the internet.
Whoa.
No. No man that size deserves to be that high off the ground, Patrick.
And this crowd agrees.
Oh, my laugh flashed before JD Drake's eyes. No water in the pool for Bojack. JD Drake wisely rolling out of the way. And that look on his face tells the story right there. He knows how close he's come. Gonna take more than that to knock the massive Bojack down. Oh! Wasn't able to get him all the way up. Oh, Saito side suplex.
Using the momentum from the ropes to get Bojack off his feet and thrown nearly across the ring.
Exactly. Using what he could to get what he could. Take it or leave it. JD Drake's doing whatever he can to take this big man down. Oh, Magnum style. Sending the big man down. Ode to Vader.
Beautiful spinning senton from the middle rope.
No! Bojack able to kick out. before the referee's hand hit the mat for the final 3.
Let's think about the wherewithal of Bojack there. He only has 3 seconds to realize, oh no, I've got to get my shoulder up. And after a maneuver like that, it's not easy.
A lot of people wonder why pro wrestlers will lay there and wait sometimes for that count. Sometimes it's a way to collect your breath. And like you said, sometimes it takes you a while to realize, hey, wait, I'm being pinned.
James Drake is not a small man to push off.
No, not at all. Tried to fight it off, but still, J.D. Drake, I think, caught the worst of that, Patrick.
100%. Not only...
Wise move by Bojack, taking advantage of the situation. Now, here comes the pain!
400.
And J.D. Drake still kicked out, Patrick. Can you believe it? The audience at home cannot see the look on the face of Patrick Scott. I have not seen this man in a wrestling ring at a loss of words, but he's at a loss of words right now. The fact that J.D. Drake was able to kick out of that splash from one half of the Firestar Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Bojack.
Come on.
I may be a little biased here. Oh, with the big chop. But Bojack came up in the same academy where I made myself. Bojack has been my partner. He's been my foe. And tonight, I'd like to see him as victor. It's James Drake.
Oh!
Idea.
They don't call him the blue-collar badass for nothing. Ode to Stone Cold. Cannonball for good measure. J.D. Drake is on fire.
Bojack wisely getting out of the ring.
Yep, saw the writing on the wall. Got the heck out of Dodge. Lived to fight another day. All that other jazz. Oh, no, wait a minute. The crowd here in Greensboro getting out of the way. And Bojack wisely stepping out of the way. J.D. Drake just ate the first 2 rows here in Greensboro.
This isn't about pinfall anymore. This isn't about submission. This isn't about even about a win. This is about 2 men fighting to be, like you said, the Hoss of Firestar Pro Wrestling. The gloves to the back of the head and the back.
I said earlier jokingly that this building might not be able to hold these men, and holy smokes, I looked like I was more right than I thought. J.D. Drake being spilled across the first 6 rows.
Bojack just looking at the mess, at the destruction that he has.
Oh! And with a big FU, J.D. Drake just throws a chair into the face of Bojack.
We're at a 9 count.
And both of these men, and the referee calls for the bell.
Was that a disqualification? Was it a count out?
I do believe that the referee was able to get up to a count of 10. These men right now are not caring.
They are not done.
The referee went to go get some backup here to try and separate these 2. The referee was able to get to a count of 10. It is a double It is a double count out. And these men continue to fight ringside. The locker room has cleared.
This is insanity right now. I'm not getting involved. This is none of my business.
J.D. Drake is livid, storming out of the front door. Locker room holding Bojack back.
J.D. Drake isn't done. J.D. Drake is not done.
J.D., I have known J.D. Drake for years, and I have never seen that man more wound up than I have here tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this story is far from over. The battle may have been a draw, but this war is far from over, and we've got more Retribution 2019 ahead. Holy smoke!